Hello again, Struck Co-op. I brought you the Underdog 3D games yesterday, and today it's time to bring you my Struck list for 2D Underdog games. The not so known, the not so popular games that I believe one way or another deserve a little bit of attention, a little bit of loving. So 12 titles for this video. Hopefully you like those games. Hopefully you like my previous ones for the high profile and for the Underdog 3D games. There's all sorts of genres in this one, also all sorts of art styles, all of them 2D, but in their own unique way of being done. So this will be in a chronological order based on release date, starting with games that are closer to the 1st of April and ending with games that are closer to the end of April. So buckle up, I hope you enjoy the video and let's go. To kick things off, I have a game called WoW World that released yesterday on the 5th of April. And it's already mostly positive on Steam. The game will be available on Steam, Epic, GOG. By the way, here's the time to shamelessly plug myself. In the description, you could find creator and partner links for Epic and Humble wherever it's applicable. More about WoW World, explore the mysterious WoW World on your giant robo spider. Mine for valuable resources, upgrade your equipment to fight off hordes of monsters, and discover exotic biomes in between attacks. Will you be able to survive and learn the secrets of the WoW World? As I mentioned, 5th of April 2023 was the release date, developed and self-published by Alawar Premium or Alawar Premium. And it's currently discounted until the 12th of April, 15% off. So the cost currently is 424 euro instead of 499 euro. Even without the discount, the game is very reasonably priced. And considering what it seems to offer and what it looks like, I believe many people out there would enjoy this even if it's for the $5 original price. Next up is Curse of the Sea Rats, a game that looks as if it has slightly higher budget than the rest of the games in this list. Well, than some of the games in this list. And it looks very polished. I really love the art style. It does remind me some of the 90s cartoons. There was this one where there were those tiny mouse people. I forgot its name, but it was super fun. So embark on an epic hand-animated Ratioidvania or Ratoidvania adventure where your crew has been turned into rats by a pirate witch. Explore a rich non-linear world, enjoy fun action platforming, face challenging bosses and unlock unique abilities, either alone or in local co-op. Developed by Petoons Studio and published by P-Cube. Release date today, the 6th of April 2023, the day I'm releasing and making this video. So yeah, if it seems like your kind of side-scrolling action RPG co-op game with a lot of story, with different characters, with co-op and local co-op, mind you, at that split screen and shared screen, so that's definitely a game to keep on your radar. Next on the list is the Library of Babel, another game that looks very interesting for what it is. Developed by Tanuki Game Studio, published by Neon Doctrine. Join Ludovic in a 2D stealth platformer and graphic adventure as he explores the jungles of a futuristic Babylon to discover the secret behind the Library of Babel's sudden lockdown and the mysteries behind their mythical creators. Releasing today, the 6th of April 2023, this 2D puzzle platformer seems very surrealistic. It seems very nice. Interesting type of art. There will be stealth, not my favorite thing in games. First of all, I don't like platformers and all those puzzles and stuff. But if you are into all of that, if that's your type of game, definitely keep an eye out for the Library of Babel, because it seems very promising for the genre it is targeting. Now here comes a city builder RTS time management game called Fooded. Fooded is a reversed city builder. I guess people starting to use this a lot nowadays, in which you need to optimize your production on an island that shrinks over time. Gather enough resources to flee to safety, while the surrounding world is getting fooded. So yes, it definitely seems like a promising. I really like the art style. It's kind of pixel art, but not too hardcore pixel art, and it looks fun. I'm liking the colors that they've used. It seems simple yet maybe entertaining enough to keep you busy for a long time. This reverse city builder tag, I've started recently seeing people use it, so I guess that's a new hype in city builders to do a reverse city builder. Um, Other than that, manage your production, defend the island, explore diverse islands, uncover the story, and it's a rogue light RTS. So if that sounds like your kind of game that you're looking for, the 12th of April 2023, developed by Artificial Disasters, published by the same team plus Surefire Games. Wooded is the name of the game. Next up, we have a game that is not coming to PC, at least not officially announced. PlayStation 5, 4, and Switch. Process of Elimination. Release date the 11th of April 2023 for North America and the 14th of April for Europe and Asia, Australia, New Zealand, etc. Um, Developed by Nipponichi Software, or NIS America, as you might know, their American branch. Um, a mysterious killer calling himself the Quartering Duke has recently begun a chain of murders that have claimed over 100 lives. As chaos spreads throughout society, the government announces unusual countermeasures against the Duke. They're enlisting the help of the Detective Alliance, an organization comprised of the very best in their field. Referred to by others using detective aliases, these individuals are regarded for their heroism, and the crime rate continues to rise year after year. Ordinary high school student Watu Hojo is one such admirer of the Alliance. One day he crosses paths with a peculiar man calling himself Senior Detective, who informs Watu that he's been selected as a member of the Detective Alliance. Following this, Watu, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but let's say Watu, is knocked unconscious and forcibly brought to a remote island whose very name is unknown to him. So there's the mystic workaholic, senior, ideal, renegade, bookworm, gourmet, rowdy, techie, posh, incompetent, downtown, doleful, and armor detective. Plenty of them. Each character is a detective, and each of them has their own uniqueness, I guess. Yeah, the case can be solved by one detective alone. So you have to do a lot of interaction, deduction over the course of the game. Investigative portions will be triggered by the character. The player takes on the role of incompetent detective, an individual lacking any notable abilities. As such, the key to success will be giving accurate instructions to trusted allies as they aid in the investigation. So yeah, if this sounds like your kind of unique type of a game, then definitely keep an eye out for it. Next up, we've got a game called Coffee Talk, Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. Dust off your coffee machine and prepare your warmest smile to meet your customers again in the second episode of the much loved coffee brewing and heart to heart talking simulator, Coffee Talk, Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. Releasing on the 20th of April 2023, A420, nice release date. Developed and published by Toge Productions. There is a downloadable playable demo on Steam, and if I'm not mistaken, maybe on GOG as well. The game will also be targeting release for PlayStation 5, for Xbox XS One, and Switch. If it seems like your kind of game, relaxing interactive fiction with pixel graphics, 2D pixel graphics, definitely check out Coffee Talk Episode 2. Next up, we have a Switch game. Nintendo Switch only release, as far as I know. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. So I'm assuming this is some sort of a remaster reboot of the first and the second game all together in a bundle. And I've never heard of the game, but it seems like it's definitely fun. I really like the art style. There's definitely different crews that you can command. So Double Trouble, unleash your superior strategy skills and take on the baddies in this all new spin on the beloved strategy series. This remake features two campaigns that cover the events of Advanced Wars and Advanced Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. So the Orange Star Nation is under attack for Advance Wars. The first game in the Advance Wars saga begins with the nation of Orange Star in a war against the neighboring Blue Moon, battled through all four countries of Cosmoland: Orange Star, Blue Moon, Green Earth, and Gold Comet. And for the sequel, a mysterious force is threatening Cosmoland, and now you must work together to win the battle. I'm talking about cheesy, right? So yeah, definitely seems like an interesting tactical game. So if you're looking for something like that, this might be a little bit overpriced, but considering you're getting two games into one remade, maybe the price might be justified. Maybe. Next up is another interesting tactical game, Fairy Fencer F Refrain Court, which will supposedly release on Steam and on PS5, 4, and Switch. First off will be PlayStation 5 and Switch, or the consoles in short, 25th of April 2023. And then following that, in the next month, on the 23rd of May, will be the Steam release. So a sequel to Fairy Fencer, another game in the Fairy Fencer series, Fairy Fencer F Refrain Court, definitely seems like a fun, interesting game. A little bit about the game. The legacy of Fairy Fencer F continues. The songs of the fairies will open the door to a new battlefield. Introducing Fairy Fencer F like you've never seen it before in this brand new tactics RPG. The main characters are out in full force as they encounter the beings known as muses, new fencers and fairies, and strategic, exciting battles. Um, so a little bit more. Set in a world of magic and fantasy, a terrible battle was waged between two powerful deities, the goddess and the vile god. Their great conflict ended in them sealing each other away into the great unknown. Ages passed, and the weapon initially created for their war, known as Furies, were not furries, Furies by the way, were now scattered across the world and sought by warriors known as fencers. A young fighter named Fang unexpectedly became a fencer, and along with the fairy Erin, and the young woman Tiara, he embarks on a remarkable journey that intertwined his destiny with the struggle of the gods. So yes, it seems like a very fun game. It looks like a very fun game. Time will tell whether that will be the case once it comes out on the 25th of April for console and 23rd of May for Steam. Roots of Pacha, another interesting, cutish 2D game with pixel graphics. This one has farming sim, life sim mechanics with some romance squeezed in there, sandbox crafting, relaxing with agriculture, online co-op, controller support, and so on. A lot of tasks have been added to this game. Be a part of a thriving Stone Age community. Discover ideas. Domesticate crops. Befriend animals and contribute to the growth of your village. Play with friends in co-op or explore the early days of civilization in single player. The 25th of April 2023 is the release date and developed by Soda Den, published by Crytivo. If it looks like your kind of game, if it looks like something you would like to play, it's definitely worth keeping an eye out on, especially for the co-op mechanics. Sure, you have that crafting, the evolving, and all of that, but playing it with others seems like it could be the way this game would be better. Another beautifully drawn platformer game, 2D platformer game, After Image, developed by Aurugon Shanghai, published by Modus Games, releasing on the 26th of April 2023. Reveal the hidden secrets of a fantasy land in After Image. Explore the magnificent landscapes and ruins of an ancient metropolis, meeting mysterious colossal beings and adorable roaming spirits along the way. The thrilling adventure of this marvelous 2D hand-drawn world awaits you. So yeah, you're gonna be learning from from a lot of things in this game. There's so much about it. There's a nice story. There's definitely nice combat where you're fighting fierce enemies. Definitely nice gameplay there. And you're experiencing a gorgeous hand-drawn world. Every backdrop of actor image is handcrafted by our passionate artists. A traditional Metroidvania would offer you world offers you exquisite hand-drawn designs and amazing visual effects. Over 10 character abilities, seamless semi-open world with over 15 different areas, selections of unique weapons, slash magic builds, over 150 varieties of enemies, and over 40 epic original soundtrack tracks created by Aurogon Sound team. Estimated 25 to 30 hours gameplay on the first run and more surprises for us to discover. Does it sound nice? Well, if it does, you could wishlist it, you could follow it. It is on Steam and uh, on PlayStation 5 4 as a planned release, Xbox Series X S1 as well as Switch. Next on the list is a game called Ash of Gods: The Way. So another game in the Ash of Gods franchise, developed by Aurum Dust, published by Aurum Dust and Game Seer Ventures. This one has deck building, story-rich card battle, non-linear tags attached to it. It will be coming on Steam, but considering that the previous game was also on GOG as well as on consoles, which would be Xbox and PlayStation, maybe this one will also eventually make its way to consoles and to GOG, but for now Steam is the only information we have. Plan and execute the perfect strategy to emerge victorious from each handcrafted battle in this turn-based tactical battle game. Every fight has different rules and objectives. Prepare your force with the right characters, spells, and items to conquer every foe. Yes, it seems like there's enough depth in this game, and it seems like it will be amazing to play and try. I wish I could get to play it and try it early. Would definitely enjoy myself. So from this list, this is one of the games I'm most excited about. One of the few that are at the top of my list. There's a lot in terms of deck building for this game. It's apparently interactive story with multiple endings, and it centers on young Finn who is sent on a dangerous mission that could stop a murderous war. But on his journey, he learned that some of his enemies are quite different from what he's been taught. Does it sound like your kind of game? Well, there is a provoke. There is also another game called Ash of God's Redemption, which is in the same universe, I guess. But the provoke is free, the demo is free. If you feel like trying the demo, definitely do so. Until the 27th of April 2023, the wait is not that long. Now, to top things off, a very cute, underrated game called Crystallize. Crystallize, developed and self-published by Yukisagi Games, explore a vast world, create your own sky island. The island gives the girl the power. An open world action RPG that you create more and more and become stronger and stronger. I've been reading verbatim, by the way, from Steam. This is gonna be an early access title, the only early access title in this list. And it's coming on the 28th of April 2023. It really looks beautiful, it really looks nice, and it really seems to be very underrated. So I hope it gets the attention it deserves. A little bit about the game. Create your own sky island, build your own character. In the course of your adventures, you may obtain various types of furniture, Monu. By placing things on the sky island, you can gain various powers that will help you in your adventures. If you place a bonfire or a fireplace, it makes the cold of the snowfield a little more bearable. If I put street lamps all over the place, I can now venture into dungeons with more light. When I collected a wad of slime, I got the slime look. As your character grows with the island, the scope of your exploration will expand. The island can be expanded as much as you like, and you can place as many things as you like, so there is no limit to how far you can go. You can create your own island and build your own character to your heart's content. And yeah, the game was kind of postponed. Originally, it was scheduled for the 28th of April, 28th of October, but thankfully they didn't rush it and decided to postpone it a few months, and now the 28th of April 2023 is the real release date for Crystal Rise. To get notified when I upload more content like this one or other builds and guides for Wooter and not so Wooter games, you can subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button to not miss out on notifications. As well as keep in mind there's something called memberships on YouTube, which lets you be a paying member for my channel to get access to perks such as emotes and badges made by me, as well as the option to get one-on-one tutoring for the very basics of Adobe Photoshop, Premiere and After Effects. And memberships can be cancelled at any time if you no longer want to be a member. Thanks for watching all the way until the end, Struck Web. Keep it cool until next time, and goodbye.